which they shall receive of the Almighty.
Right, destruction.
If his children be multiplied, it is for the sword, and his offspring shall not be satisfied with bread.
And really, that's really going towards you Edomites. Because shit, y'all know, y'all offspring is for the sword. Y'all offspring is to be killed. Every little cracker baby that we see out here, that's just another death sentence.
That's another piece of that's another splash thing.
Right, and his offspring shall not be satisfied with bread. That's that famine coming. Y'all ain't gonna eat and y'all gonna be killed. And yes, we gonna have a good time killing you Edomite babies, you so-called white people's children.
Oh, that's gonna be a glorious day.
Hell yeah.
That's a happy holiday then.
Hell yeah.
Shit. Fuck Christmas.
Right, shit.
I gladly unwrap that gift.
And then, you know, shoot, I was reading about Saint Nick and shit. How Saint Nick, yes, a so-called black man, is provable by his history.
Who was under the Byzantine Empire.
Right.
And pretty much where y'all get that whole Santa Claus bullshit was because basically he used to leave gifts of like purses of gold and like some bitches' socks or whatever.
Right. Leave it in they shoe or they socks.
They ass down. You know, sound like this bus dropping off that change in the bitch's sock after he finished with them.
He'll leave change in a bitch's sock so they don't have to be prostitutes. That's what he did it for. And then it was like in the beginning of the month that y'all call December, which probably it wasn't about no fucking Christmas. We already know that. He was probably doing that for Purim, really.
Yeah,
that's probably what he was really doing it for, being that it was the so-called beginning of the month that y'all call December, which Purim is around this time, which Purim already
like
passed.
Two weeks ago.
Right, Purim already passed, and that's probably what he was doing it for. But it wasn't for no goddamn Saturnalia, no stupid-ass unholy day called Christmas. And you know, Lord willing that a lot of you niggas get killed on Christmas, especially you black consciousness niggas.
Those that Job 27 verse 15. Those that remain of him shall be buried in death, and his widow shall not weep.
They ain't gonna weep because they're gonna be too busy. What is a lot of these bitches gonna do? These fucking Edomite bitches and these 2/3 bitches. They gonna go to the victor, man. Okay? They foils, their booty.
Right.
After they see that their husband or that man is killed, they gonna go straight to the victor because that's what they do. They go with the flow of power. Okay? They're not gonna cry for your ass.
Nope.
Yeah, he got killed pretty fucking. When you see a motherfucker get fish hooked in his jaw and the other one in his fucking eye socket, someone split his whole fucking head. And you're not gonna want to remember some shit like that.
Nope.
I'm really trying to fuck this nigga to death so I can forget about that. That's what's on our mind.
Yep. Shit. And then these bitches, well, the scriptures already say the woman is our fucking enemy, man.
Yeah.
Because these bitches you might think is righteous or with you and shit will turn on you in a heartbeat once this shit hit the fan.
What the elders say, remember Lot's wife.
Actually, remember Job's wife.
Job's wife, yeah.
Job was a righteous man, and his woman was thought to be a righteous woman. But as soon as shit started hitting the fan, started getting bad for Job, she turned on him just like that. It was like, you sound like one of the foolish women. Like, damn. In other words, if he had to say,
dumbass bitch.
Right, if he had to say that to his wife must have been putting up a hell of an act.
No.
Like she was the most righteous woman in the world when he had shit. But then when shit started going downhill, she turned on him right away. So shit, hey, these women are still our enemies. That's just the bottom line, man. Don't get too caught up in your woman. Because she might just be like, hey, I'm hungry. We getting the chip. If you ain't getting the chip, you gotta go.
That bitch come home with some groceries and shit.
Right.
Man, hey, man, we gonna eat. And don't say I got that.
Right, she might just go get the chip and you ain't even aware of it.
Y'all got y'all some last scriptures or something?
We got makeup on our hands.
My damn back's hurt.
way too bad for this.
Though he heap up silver as the dust and prepare raiment as the clay, he may prepare it, but the just shall put it on. The innocent shall divide the silver. So that's pretty much going into when, you know, when his race wars kick off. You know, these devils got all these type of things in store, like food, clothes, all that type of shit. Basically, depending on the Lord, that day we go find them, take that shit, kill them, and take that shit for ourselves.
And divide that up amongst each other, because we don't have a problem with sharing. They fucking.
He buildeth his house as a fund, as a booth, he remaineth. The rich man shall lie down, but he shall not be gathered. He openeth his eyes, and he is not. Terrorists take hold on him as waters.
And that's what's happening now. A lot of these motherfuckers is taxing. You got a Swiss bank account. If you even have your money send it to the Caribbeans back in the day, that's what all the rich motherfuckers was doing. They were sitting there like, remember that movie Trading Places? What the fuck did Eddie Murphy and Dan Aykroyd take their asses after they got all that money? They took their asses to motherfucking Happy Life, man. Right? They spent that money and they was living black. A lot of these motherfuckers are fearful now. A lot of these rich ass devils, they fearful because their money is actually being challenged now. They trying to convert it over.
Right, that's another thing. I didn't bring the article out, but y'all can look it up online. China is gathering stock and shit right now, talking about they don't want no more dollars. Matter of fact, that's going on right now. If you see an ad like you just went online to shop for a certain book or some shit like that, next thing you know, next time you get online, they're gonna have ads for the same genre of book that you were searching for. So they're already on that.
You see that in
in the night. The east wind carrieth him away, and he departed, and as a storm hurleth him out of his place. For the Most High shall cast upon him and not spare. He would fain flee out of his hand. Men shall clap their hands at him, and shall hiss him out of his place.
And what is that tempest and that wind talking about? That's those chariots, man. Okay, because the Lord is going to send them chariots north, south, east, and west, as it says in 2nd Ezra. I get that in a second. But, you know, those chariots, man, that's going to really make these motherfuckers nut up, okay? Because they think that they can build these apartments. They have whole apartment complexes and different things built underground in old missile silos and shit, you know? And they think that they're going to actually be safe from the Lord's indignation, you know, and his recompense. And he's going to find their asses and he's going to fuck them up. As a matter of fact, a lot of them are in that place now, these silos, and actually hollowed out mountains and everything. Okay? This is they're going to be safe.
Yeah. This is Amos chapter 9, verse 2. Though they dig into hell, thence shall my hand take them. Though they climb up to heaven, thence will I bring them down.
That's it. You even got George Lucas, and I think it's another George Lucas, and I believe it's Steven Spielberg. They invested their money in their own fucking spaceship. Do you understand? Of course, it's not a chariot. This is some of Esau's whack ass technology, and they got a lot of fucking money. They invested that money in a motherfucking spaceship, and they believe that they gonna take their asses up there like a fucking space station with them space stations, and they believe that they gonna be just fucking fine while the chariots come and fuck this place up. They gonna get their asses shot right back down, and I wouldn't be surprised if they shot that big motherfucker down and it crashed right on top of one of them damn silos where the rest of them fucking Edomites, rich motherfuckers hide, man. You can't escape judgment because that shit is on your ass, man. There's nothing you can do about it. When it's coming for your ass if you in the wrong. That's understandable.
Psalm chapter 7, verse 10. My defense is of Yahweh, which saveth the upright in heart. Yahweh judgeth the righteous, and Yahweh is angry with the wicked every day.
Every fucking day.
If he turn not, he will whet his sword. He had bent his bow and made it ready. He had also prepared for him the instruments of death.
Instruments of death is actually their own is the instruments that he's actually having complete now. Alright? Those loops, where you think they got the idea from? They got that idea from the Most High. You understand? He placed that on their spirit and in their mind, and he gave them the hand to do that. They didn't concoct that on themselves because they just a bunch of fucking beasts. Okay?
He ordained his arrows against the persecutors. Behold, he travaileth with iniquity, and hath conceived mischief, and brought forth falsehood. He made a pit and digged it, and is fallen into the ditch which he made.
That pit is his own fucking system. Okay? That system that he has established right now, he's gonna fall into that shit. It's gonna be his demise. Okay? And it's gonna start when they start this martial law and that shit. But it's already tearing his ass up now because this oil reserve and all of that bullshit, they funded it, they made that a means to control this whole funding. If they actually stop this oil now, you know, if they did that for a 24-hour period, they can shut this whole fucking country down. You understand? That's why they choose to work with this bullshit as fossil fuel instead of other lines or more beneficial things for the environment because they don't give a fuck. But they made everything under their control. Alright? They place that shit under their hands so they can give and take. That's all they enjoy doing. Go ahead.
His mischief shall return upon his own head, and his violent dealing shall come down upon his own pate.
And that's just not just them loops, that's the word of the Lord. Remember all of that shit. One of the things we mainly remember, if you don't know, do your research on Tulsa, Oklahoma, okay? Do your research on that because that was part of the Black Holocaust. That's another piece of that Black Holocaust, okay? So understand, hey, all these things is gonna fall on their head and we ain't gonna forget none of that. We don't forget slavery. We're not gonna forget the Maccabees, what you did to them. All of these things, we're not gonna forget that, okay? We're gonna take that and we're gonna shut it dead up in your ass. We're gonna light the fuse and watch it blow your dumb ass the fuck off your
I will praise Yahweh according to his righteousness, and will sing praise to the name of Yahweh Most High.
Thank you. We singing praise to his name. So that's the cut for you Egyptologists and for you dumbass niggas like Nate that's going out here saying that we don't know the name of the Lord, or you call it Yehudi and all these Yahweh and all these other names. Okay, he has one name and we singing that praise to him right now. How much more so in that day? It's a glorious day. That's all I got.
Down to America! Down to the 2/3!
All praises and highest honors to Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the elders of GMS. And honors to all you brothers out there doing the work of truth and sincerity.